Hi guys, welcome to Dead Man's Vapes. I'm Gaz, and today we are looking at the TECC P360, which is this little thing. Now, it's a pod design system, so the pod just pulls out of there, and it has two separate airflow options as well. So one way you put the pod in, that will give it a tight airflow. Turn it the other way, you get a nice open draw. Now, what I have found using this is, first thing, it's basically an e-leaf Elven, which I've previously done a review on, so I'm going to stick that down in the description below so you can check that out if you want. But one thing I have noticed is that it's not quite as gentle a draw as other e-cigs out there. It's more akin to a cigarette where you have to actually draw quite hard to get something out of it. It's very similar to that, even with the tight airflow option. But the flavour is really quite good from something so small and so cheap as well. Battery size, looking at 360 milliamps with a 1.6 ohm atomizer inside that coil there. Now, that means that battery isn't necessarily going to last some of the heavier vapors a full day. But because it is only a small battery, it doesn't take long to charge at all. Now, with the actual kit itself, it's nice and tiny. I mean, look at it compared to my hand there. Really small kit. Really quite nice to look at as well. Now, on the bottom here, you have a little LED. So if I take a draw on it, one thing you'll see is that there's the green light on there. Now, that's your battery indicator. Now, that will be green up until 60%. Then it will drop to blue, and then red is when it needs a charge. Now, you'll also notice the amount of vapour that it's producing. Not an awful lot, but that is what it's designed for. It's designed for the higher nicotine strengths, nic salts, people just getting into vaping, and it's brilliant for that. It's so easy to use. I mean, it's simple. Pull the pod out. You've got a little black tab on here. You lift that up and you fill into the hole that's on there. Seal it back shut, bob it back in. Very, very simple, very easy. And the pods I've found last a decent amount of time as well. Now, if you read the instructions, it tells you every 20 to 30 ml of liquid that goes through there. That is when you should be changing that coil. Now, 20-30 ml doesn't actually sound a lot. If you look at something like the high-powered kits that I do reviews on, some of the other stuff that I use, I can do that in a day, just on one atomizer. Now, in this, that 20-30 ml, that's going to take a good week, 2 weeks, maybe longer to go through. It does depend how heavy you are on it, but they're a very, very nice kit to use. Like I say, it's so simple, so easy, designed for the smoker converting to vaping. I really like this little kit. I did the review on the e-leaf Elven. I really like that. I've got the P360 through, that TECC have branded, and it's just as good. It's the exact same kit. It's absolutely brilliant. It's definitely one that I'd recommend for checking out, whether you want a small little backup device or you just want to get from smoking into vaping. It's so cheap. It's $16.99. The pods are $4.99 for a pack of two, so you know, it's so easy, and you get two pods with it as well. So that's going to see you around about a month's worth of vaping with the liquid as well. But this is, like I said, definitely one that I would check out. Now, as always, down in the description below, I'm going to link up the website for TECC, the electronic cigarette company. I'm also going to put the link in the description for the e-leaf Elven video as well, if you want to check that out. If you get to your checkout on TECC's website and use code DMV20, you'll get 20% off all fully priced items. I'm also going to link up the Facebook and the Instagram for Dead Man's Vapes. A lot of competitions on there recently. We had our first happy winner last week. So I'm going to put some more up. Make sure you enter. All it involves is you subscribing to the channel, liking the Instagram, sharing the post, and tagging a friend in there. So keep an eye out for those. Most importantly, if you can hit that big subscribe button down below there and click the little notification bell, forgot the word then, that'll give you notification anytime I post a new video up. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you again next time.